From the crazy moment a couple discovered an elusive criminal wanted for homicide hiding in their attic.
Came home from work and you could tell somebody was in our attic. We found him in there.
Came home, my bottom door was open and all the stuff from the attic was on the floor. So we're thinking it's an animal, and he said, "No, my name's Robert." Oh, dude in my roof. I grabbed him and I yanked him down and I put my gun in the back of his head and I said, "Move until the cops get here."
To the disturbing moment, a group of civilians made a very traumatizing discovery in the woods.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Found it. We're 1097. It's confirmed. It appears to be a female. The top half hose, the bottom half has pants on or shorts. They're pulled down around the legs.
Here are several examples of when citizens make 1 in 1 million discoveries. Starting with a horrifying moment when a group of hikers made a traumatizing discovery in the woods.
Smell anything yet? I smell something. Man, see, it's strong right here.
On the 13th of April 2018, 16-year-old Justice Marie Garrett didn't get up early enough for school, an oversight that would ultimately make her the subject of a very disturbing puzzle. Her mother, Danielle Pratt, who was overburdened with chores on that fateful morning, solicited the help of her fiancé, Robert Ken, to help drive her daughter to school, which he promptly agreed to. Little did the mother know that that morning was the last she'd ever get to see her daughter. It was expected of Garrett to take the school bus, but she never did. Upon her failure to return home, Danielle, for some reason, failed to report her missing daughter until the next morning. And this singular act, coupled with a secret that she failed to disclose to the cops, made finding her daughter a lot more difficult. It was customary for teenagers to elope with their first love, but nothing of Garrett's behavior suggested that. She was known to lead a very predictable life, indicating that something must have been wrong. It seemed as if she had vanished without a trace. Finding her was proving to be a difficult task amidst the many rumors that were flying around about her whereabouts, including allegations that she had gone to live with a boyfriend. But surprisingly, it didn't occur to anyone to interrogate the man who was supposedly last seen with her, Robert Ken, her supposed stepfather. In addition, her mum had not been entirely honest with the cops herself, as she had told them that she was in the vehicle when her daughter was allegedly dropped off at school. She'd lied to cover up for her fiancé, who had a suspended license and who was actually the only person who drove Garrett to school. In the confusing events that followed, officers received a call from a group of hikers on the 18th of April, reporting that they had found a body in the woods. They rushed down to the scene with mixed feelings and chests burdened with the heaviest fears of the worst uncertainties they'd ever faced.
That's like Woodmasset Road when we came in. So if we kept walking west, run into the road, it's hard to know which way these trails are with out above.
What I did was I walked straight out. That way I knew the stone was on the back with that marking there, so we're right in the area.
You're not going to be able to follow us all the way back here. We've taken a number of different trails. Right now we're headed in an easterly direction. We're trying to find the trail that he saw it on.
At this point, it was customary for the cops to hope for the best, but expect the worst. Either way, their discovery was going to mark a turning point in the investigation of the missing teenager.
If it's possible, we may have, if we could get Air One to come up, maybe assist. It's getting real dark back here now.
I don't know.
There should be a whole bunch of vultures near it.
Yeah.
See any footprints?
I think if it was anywhere, it's back up to this. I see my dog looks right here.
Lots of trees down. Smell anything yet?
No.
Let's see if they got our footprints.
Yeah, there's boots right there, right?
Yep, those are our boot prints, yep.
Alright.
I smell something.
Pretty close.
Man, see, it's strong right here.
Yeah,
Smell
I
it?
think you on the right a little farther. There, yeah, we're getting there now. It's got to be right. I feel like I was turning this path and it was right up there in the woods.
Like, could we see it? How far off was it?
I mean, I saw it. I think it's running by.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Found it.
Am I right?
Yeah. All right, we're 1097. It's confirmed. It appears to be a female. The top half is composed. The bottom half has pants on or shorts. They're pulled down around the legs. It's about 10 feet off the trail, so.
Since their worst fears were now confirmed, officers redoubled their efforts to find her. At this point, everyone was a suspect, including Danielle Pratt, Garrett's mother. Perhaps she decided to take out her daughter because she didn't want to deal with the tension that occurs between a stepfather and a stepdaughter to ruin her so-called beautiful relationship. Whatever it was, the cops had a big puzzle to solve. After a series of investigations, it was discovered that Robert Kern had actually been and he was promptly prosecuted. He had stalked Garrett on social media posing as a young male, but she paid him no attention. Even more disturbing was his creepy and disturbing search history.
Found it.
Am I right?
Yeah. All right, we're 1097. It's confirmed. It appears to be a female. The top half is decomposed. The bottom half has pants on or shorts. They're pulled down around the legs.
When a beloved teenager from the Orlando area vanished from her home, the investigators tasked with finding her could have never imagined the twisted and shocking series of events that would eventually lead them to the most sickening of motives. On the April morning of Friday the 13th, 2018, just 3 weeks after her 16th birthday, Justice Marie Garrett awoke much later than usual and missed her school bus. Her mother, 37-year-old Danielle Pratt, who had her hands full with Justice's 5-year-old sister, asked her fiancé, 39-year-old Robert Bobby Kern, if he would drive Justice to school, and together they dropped the teen off at Mount Dora High, expecting her to get a ride home later on the bus. When Justice failed to return home that day, her mother assumed she was with one of her many friends and wasn't immediately concerned. However, by the next morning, when Danielle still hadn't heard from her daughter, she started to get a sickening feeling and hurriedly called the police to report Justice missing. Police initially questioned whether Justice had simply run away, if only for the weekend, as the teen had recently been forced to change schools as a result of her family moving to Sorrento just a few months prior. This sort of transition can be difficult for anyone, but especially for a straight-A high school student midway through their sophomore year.
He was eventually sentenced to life in prison following a conviction for the kidnap, rape, and murder of his supposed stepdaughter. Next, we go to the case of these residents who returned home to find a criminal hiding in their basement.
Sounds like he's right underneath my floorboard.
Okay, so it sounds below.
Yeah.
Okay. It sounds like we can hear him right there.
Yeah, that's exactly where he is.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay, can you turn around and put your feet on first and then step on the bucket?
You can't break my shoulders like that, they don't do it! My God,
hands here.
On the 13th of August 2022, Wisconsin police officers responded to a distress call from a homeowner alleging that an unknown individual was hiding in her basement. Officers had also received another call from another resident earlier, reporting that the same man who had witnessed entered the basement of another resident. Officers arrived at the scene with no idea that they were about to apprehend Jason Richard Rankin, a wanted man who allegedly participated in armed robbery and assault the week before. Jason, in a bid to escape justice, had barricaded himself in the basement, but was ironically trapped by the very thing that was meant to defend him.
Downstairs in the basement?
I'm not sure. It's like down, there's like voices.
Okay.
I did not. Did you guys get a...
We got a call from a neighbor.
Okay, that was
All
practical.
right, hang tight, hang tight.
No,
Down there, that's where the voices are coming from?
It's like behind the wood, like by the fire extinguisher.
Yeah, when you
Okay.
first walk in,
I'm gonna hang tight until I get a partner here, okay? You guys just want to hang tight outside here?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my shoes on.
79. I have contact with another neighbor who's hearing the same thing. Just describe to me when you go down this and the door opens, there's a room. And he's not in there, he's behind something.
It's behind, like, I swear to God, that piece of plywood, like, right by the fire extinguisher.
Okay.
And I look above it, there's, like, a hole. I've never seen it before, but it looks like it might be hollow behind it, almost.
Okay.
He's, like, crying to himself.
Oh, can we go down there?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have you guys stay up here.
Okay.
We don't know what's going on, so we're just gonna have a shield. We're gonna go in and check it out. Whose apartment is like right here on this first floor? That's yours? Okay.
And from there, it sounds like he's right underneath my floorboard.
Okay, so it sounds below.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go down in a minute. We're just waiting for a third officer to get here.
I do have it. I already have
Yeah, it's open.
It's unlocked? Okay.
Yeah. Or just wait back in the alley to just want everything. We don't know.
We don't know how agitated.
Sounds, whatever he's banging on, whatever he's banging on, I can hear it like he's in my apartment.
Okay. Like down below, right?
Yeah, like
okay.
in this corner right here. I think this is the corner of that, because my bed is like right off, maybe not this corner, but like.
Yeah. It sounds like we can hear him right there.
Yeah, that's exactly where he is.
Okay.
At this point, the greatest challenge to the cops was locating Jason in a basement that was more of a maze than an actual basement. Knowing that he could be armed and ready for them, they knew that they had to be as cautious as possible.
Police department!
Police department. There's a crawl space up here. He's probably back there.
Let's clear this door first.
We're across police department. Can you hear us?
Police department.
We know you're in there. Can you hear us?
Clear?
Yeah.
It's clear.
Across police department. We have the dog. Might want to start working on it now.
Over here. Put yourself in the corner. Take your shield. Too. Just get behind the shield. Want to grab the dog? If you want to hold on.
Police department.
Across police department with a canine. If you do not come out, you may get bit.
After searching for a long while, things started looking like Jason might have either found a way to escape the officers or had simply decided to make himself as elusive as possible. Either way, the officers were not going to give up without using their secret weapon.
Stay.
Across police department canine. 1 hour, you may get bit.
Speak.
Speak. Speak. Speak. Speak.
Cross police with canine. We have. Come out with your hands up now.
Speak. 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 Speak.
Cross police with the canine. We know you're in there. We're not going anywhere. Come out with your hands up now. Deploy the dog may be bit. Hey man, we know you're in there. Can you hear me?
Hey man, we know you're in there. We heard you. Can you just talk to us?
Negative. It's a pretty tight crawl space.
I could for sure hear him.
Yeah. Here, hold on. I'm just gonna. Hey man, I can hear you. You alright? Alright, can you come out for me? Can you hear me? Are you able to crawl out? Alright, could you do that for me? Because we don't want to have the fire department come over and start cutting holes in the floor to get you out. We're not going anywhere, just... Okay, you're stuck? Okay, what do you mean by stuck? Like you can't, like you're pinned or there's just no way out? Are you hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, how are you hurt? Can you see my flashlight?
Nope.
Okay. Do you have a phone with you?
No.
Okay. We're gonna shine a light in there, and if you can see it, crawl towards that light, okay? You see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
After locating his hiding place, the cops now had to rescue him from his entrapment, which was looking like an almost impossible thing to do.
You need to go this way, where my light's pointing. Just keep going that way.
Come on,
Jason.
Real mad at me. He's biting me. Oh, don't bite my dick. God damn it. I've never had a spider like this bite before. Ah, take a look at it. Who was holding that electrical meters?
Yeah, standing up. Bucket for step
Jason, let's go feet first.
Holding that electrical bucket.
Jason, let's go feet first. Get you out of there.
You guys.
Alright, I'm gonna take this so we don't drop it.
It's pulling on a cord there too.
Hold on. You got
Shoulders. Pushing your shoulders.
You got a cord wrapped around you.
God damn it.
Okay, can you turn around and put your feet out first and then step on the bucket? Let's try to get this cord out. Alright, sit on your butt here, and then you can drop your feet down and we'll help you out.
However, just because the officers had seen him didn't mean that Jason was willing to hand himself over to them. Just like the officers, he too had his secret move.
God damn it, I'm trying to do this. Done.
Did you make it that far back yesterday? Go, Jason! Jason, come on, we gotta get you out of there. Jason, you need to come out. What?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's uncooperative. Jason, we don't have to send the dog in.
Hey, Jason, we won't grab your wrists like that, okay? We'll be careful of your shoulders. Alright?
And we were just trying to help you out, man.
Hey, Jason.
Get the bottle of water for sure.
Jason. Alright, so you got two options, man. You come out and I give you this bottle of water, or I'm going to spray pepper spray up there and you can come out that way. I'd much rather have you come out here and have a bottle of water than me pepper spray up there.
Jason, we got Tri-State waiting too. They want to make sure, all of us want to make sure you're okay since you said that your shoulder and stuff's hurting. We thought you were stuck. You're probably dehydrated. Jason, come on. Come out so we don't have to spray this down here.
Jason, this is your last warning before I give you pepper spray, okay? Can you hear me?
Hey, Jason, no one wants to hurt you. That's why we didn't just yank you out earlier. We were trying to make sure you could get out as safe as possible.
After trying all diplomatic methods to get him to come out of his hiding spot, the cops decided to use more lethal means. It didn't take long for him to realize that making a big mess of a small situation was a totally bad idea.
Hey, Jason. My name's Steve. I'm with the police department. The reason that I was called out here tonight is because you're in a house that doesn't belong to you. That's criminal trespass to a dwelling. It's a violation of Wisconsin statute. I need you to exit the basement and walk towards me. Jason, you're under arrest. I need you to crawl towards me, please.
Come on, Jason. I'll get you water, buddy. You know I will. Come on.
Can I have the water right here?
I'll get you water, but
No, they're gonna be handcuffed.
Jason, come on. I will.
Damn you!
I'll let you drink it, Jason. Come on.
No, you're gonna handcuff. Ow!
Jason, go ahead, handcuff. Jason.
Water!
Jason, the water's...
Please give me a goddamn bottle of water! You ain't a big bitch!
Jason, you gotta come to me to get water, buddy.
Oh.
Good little stuff Of course, it's very handy. I'll get you another one, too.
Jason, come on.
Almost there. Jason, you're almost here. Come on, buddy.
What's up?
Jason, come here.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Ow!
Put your legs
I
down.
got cuffs on.
Charlie, you put me in. Charlie, you put me in. Now, Charlie, you're doing nothing now. You're gonna break my arm. You can't break my shoulders like that. They don't do it. My God,
hands here.
Ah. Okay. Ow.
Under arrest.
We got cuffs on. Ow! Sir, please! Sir, ow, don't hurt me!
I'm good.
Ow! No! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Please let me out!
We're gonna roll you up on your side, okay? So you can help you. Do not fight with us. You're under arrest. Do not fight with us.
Jason was eventually charged with felony failure to comply with officers, misdemeanor counts of criminal trespass to dwelling, disorderly conduct, bail jumping, resisting an officer, and harassment of a police animal. Jason's case was a strange one, but people have made other disturbing discoveries, like the moment a concerned woman discovered that her creepy neighbor was holding another woman hostage and torturing her.
I don't know what's wrong with this girl.
Oh, there's a girl in there with him?
Yes, there's a girl in there. She's very slim. My husband said he didn't really get a good look at her, but he's yelling at her while her face is, she can't see out of her eyes.
Okay.
Guys, on water.
Oh, we'll get you some stuff here.
On the 16th of October 2023, Akron police officers received a 911 call from a woman reporting an injured woman who was held hostage by a neighbor. The crazy neighbor, later identified as William Mozingo, had abducted a 23-year-old lady and held her against her wishes in a basement. When the officers arrived at the scene, they met the reporter whose description of William was nothing less than creepy.
What's going on? How do we get in? Can we get in the door?
We'll have to kick in the side door. We don't care. I don't care. My parents are here. I can't help. I just don't know this funeral. He used to live here, so he can tap into anything. But we have cameras up for other reasons.
Right, I got you. You know he's in there for a fact?
I know for a fact.
You can kick your door. You can
I
kick it
swear
in?
to God. Go ahead. Please. This girl, I don't know what's wrong with this girl.
Oh, there's a girl in there with him?
Yes. I told them this There's a girl in there. She's very slim. My husband said he didn't really get a good look at her, but he's yelling at her. That's right. Really good with her faces. She can't see out of her eyes.
Okay.
So this is why I'm nervous. This is why I've been calling his all morning, and I don't even know if that's even
You
the
know
right
100%.
thing to do.
You know 100%.
I know
they're in-
100%.
Right after discussing with the woman, the officers were immediately faced with two problems: catching William and rescuing his hostage. At this point, all they could do was hope that the creepy guy had at least been merciful to keep her alive and with non-life-threatening injuries.
William, come out now, Akron Police!
There's a lot of shit.
Come out. Come out now! Nothing in your hands! Nothing in your hands! Now! Hurry up your bit, buddy! Coming out or not? Can you see him? Get out here now! Come out now! Come out now!
Bro, you're gonna get up in a second. You better come right the fuck out now.
Now!
He's up in the attic.
Come on. Keep going. No, I don't. Keep everything out of your hands.
He's in the attic. He's in the attic.
Keep everything out of your hands.
Keep your hands up, man. Keep your hands up.
We'll go hands down. Put it down.
Drop it. Drop. No, not your whole body. Get up. Turn around and walk backwards.
Walk towards us.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Hey, we'll cuff.
Hey, face that way.
Just keep coming. Watch your step. Right there. You get that?
There's a female in there.
Come on out here.
Hand like you're pregnant.
Boy, man, come out. Can I get shoes?
Anybody else in here? Come out now.
Now that William had been captured, it was now necessary to rescue his hostage, who they were now sure was alive. But nothing prepared them for the kind of rescue that they were about to make.
Okay, what do you need to get down? Let me get this ladder, okay?
Hey, 1 second, dude. Hold up. Let me move these ramps.
God damn.
You see where this is? You want to
Free boots up there for this down with. Nah, fuck. Nah, fuck him. Don't need no boots. He's
Alright, you can reach it. Come on.
Big man can walk himself.
There's no one else up there?
Where do you live at here? Thompson? How far away is that?
Like 30 minutes, like close to Chardon.
Why don't you have a seat right there? Why don't you have a seat right there on that stool?
He probably would have. I got it. Yeah, probably. Where's she at? Okay, also.
Yeah. Why don't you just sit down there?
No, guys, I'm water.
We'll get you some stuff here.
Car number 12.
I'll grab you a bottle of water.
Yes, hold on.
Is there any weapons up there here?
Is there any weapons or anything up there? No.
There's no apartment number, just says on the 3rd floor, male and female throwing things out of the apartment.
The young lady, later identified as Chloe Jones, had been kept captive in the residence for 4 full days after she was abducted following her acceptance of an offer of a ride home. A decision that turned out to be the worst she had ever made. During the time she was held captive, she was tortured several times and had her body doused with gasoline with threats of being set ablaze. It was reported that she sustained facial fractures, a brain bleed, and broken arms and fingers. She was hospitalized for 3 days as a result, after which she made a full recovery. Williams, who had a history of kidnapping and several criminal convictions, was charged with kidnapping, felonious assault, abduction, and unlawful restraint. Next, we go to the case of the crazy moment a couple came home to find Robert Turner, a wanted criminal, hiding in their attic.
Came home from work and you could tell somebody was in our attic and we found him in there.
Came home and all was from the attic was on the floor. And Minnie's like, there's an animal on the roof. So we're thinking it's an animal, and he said, no, my name's Robert.
Turn around.
I'm trying to come in.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
On the 19th of June 2023, Wisconsin police officers responded to a distress call from a concerned resident reporting a strange man who was found hiding in his attic. The man in question was later identified as Robert Turner, a wanted felon who was on the run for several felonies. The homeowners had assumed that there was something mysterious on the roof, but got the shock of their lives when they discovered that a felon had decided to use their attic as an avenue to evade justice. When the cops arrived at the scene, they couldn't believe their luck when they realized that fate had just brought them to one of the most elusive criminals that they've ever wanted.
How do I get up?
Carlos, through that door.
Who's up there with him?
My boyfriend. Pulled him out of the attic.
Hey, I have a firearm.
All right, well, don't use it.
It's that door right there. Carlos, you stay. I'm not going up there.
36. He's on the porch with another individual and be heading up there.
Hey, I put my firearm.
Put your way. Turn around.
I just told him, come in here.
Turn around.
I'm trying to come in.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Suspect up here. Come in through the back over here. Other individual has a firearm. He has it holstered. Just hold still. You got anything on you we need to know about?
No, sir. Look at my leg.
You got any weapons or anything?
No, sir.
You got any weapons up in that attic?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Where do you live? Huh? Do you live on Carpenter?
Hurt your leg jumping out a window?
Were you jumping out of a window or jumping across roofs last night?
My leg come across here yesterday.
What's up?
I'm on you see my grandmother. On my leg.
What's your first name? Robert?
Yeah.
And your last name is Turner?
Yes, sir.
Put that for a second before you.
Go ahead.
Right after detaining Robert, it became necessary for the officers to hear from the homeowner who had caught Robert to explain how he came about this shocking discovery.
Came home, my bottom door was open and all the stuff from the attic was on the floor.
So you just got home?
Just got home. Just got off work.
Okay.
Stopped at the bar, had a drink, came home, and all the shit was from the attic was on the floor. And Minnie's like, there's an animal on the roof. And no, he started...
Who said that?
Mindy, my girlfriend, because we came up at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So we're thinking it's an animal, and he said, no, my name's Robert. Oh, dude in my roof.
Okay. Did he have anything?
No, once he heard us in here, he said, my name's Robert, I'm in the attic. Then he come down, I didn't know what to expect.
Right. So, how long ago did you get home?
This literally just happened 5 minutes ago.
Okay. So you got off work, had a drink.
Yep.
Ask where you were drinking at?
Clementine's, a block from work.
Heard of it. Where is that place? Oh. So she works third shift too?
Yeah, we both
okay.
Work. Yeah.
What time did you get off?
We get off at 7.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I didn't leave work until about 7:45. So.
Gonna need a ladder or something to get into that attic, check for a weapon.
He said he lives right there.
Have you seen that? Ever seen this?
I've never seen him before. I could have, but I couldn't tell. He was so covered in red. I don't know.
Oh man.
36.
So you rent here, right?
Yes.
So you see the insulation all over the floor. What do you do next?
I immediately looked up because I knew that's where it came from. Okay. Like none of this was on the floor, so I knew something was in the attic. We thought it was like a raccoon or something, but then he started screaming, "My name's Robert. My name's Robert." I said, "I haven't down here."
Okay, what happened after that then?
I grabbed him by his neck, him out the attic. And
so you actually saw him?
He opened it. As soon as he heard us, he opened it.
Okay.
He said, "My name's Robert." I grabbed him and I yanked him down and I put my in the back of his head and I said, "Move until the cops get here."
Nice.
Man, I've never had this happen before.
The officers had been looking for Turner ever since receiving reports of fire in the neighborhood. Contrary to what he had stated, a ditched was found in a bin not too far from where he was arrested. He was eventually charged with first-degree recklessly endangering safety, use of a dangerous weapon, possession of a firearm by a felon, and armed burglary. Just like this couple, these employees surprisingly found a criminal hiding in their attic.
Huh?
Apparently somebody's in the attic.
In the attic?
Yep, that's what my dad has said.
Is that how he...
No, that's not how he got in. We're not sure how he got in. We would have to get up on the roof again and look over there.
Okay.
Hey, face that way. Put your hands behind your back.
On the 9th of September 2023, Oklahoma police were called to Brown's supermarket by its management, following their discovery of someone who was asleep in their attic. The man, who was later identified as Philip Hickman, claimed that he had no idea how he ended up there. When the cops arrived at the scene, they did not expect a criminal ignorant enough to be hiding in people's attics.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going, I guess.
All right.
Apparently somebody broke in.
Huh?
Apparently somebody's in the attic.
In the attic?
Yep, that's what my dad has said.
Okay, do y'all have a way to get up into the attic?
You're gonna want to talk to him. He's inside.
Okay.
He's the manager, so.
Okay. How's it going?
He's up on the roof here.
Down where that ladder is down there.
Okay.
That's where he said he saw him.
Hey, partner, Norman Police, you better come on out. Hey. Come on out, man. Come on, let's get on down. Yeah.
Realizing that Phillips had no plans to leave the premises, officers decided to discuss with the staff to try and find another simple yet effective means of trying to keep the situation in control as much as they could and lure him out.
Trash cans on the patio would pop up.
Okay, is there a hatch up there that he can...
There is a hatch on this side, inside the building. You want to try that way?
Is that how he...
No, that's not how he got in. We're not sure how he got in. We would have to get up on the roof again and look over there.
Okay, so I think he dug a hole in the roof?
I'm gonna guess he did. That's all that's stuff. That
show you where the ladder is to the roof if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Just letting you know, I think I'm a single 9 holding.
Have a seat on the floor when you get down.
There you go.
Alright, y'all good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, face that way. Put your hands behind your back.
You got anything in your pockets?
Here, awesome.
Huh? What's your name?
There you go. Scoot backward. Use your feet. Scoot backward so these guys can get going. Thanks, fellas.
Hey, what'd you say your last name was, man? Hickmon? Okay. What's your date of birth?
02/06/82. Stay trespassing.
All right, man. We'll stuff him in the car and then I'll run him and do whatever.
Phillips was eventually charged with breaking and entering and malicious injury to property due to the damage he caused while trying to get up to the attic. Although the discovery of Philip under the attic was crazy, it was nothing compared to the moment that Chad Therian was discovered in the most horrible state possible.
Is this blood? Does this look like blood to you?
On the 23rd of February 2022, police officers received a distress call from a woman reporting something no mother should ever have to see. She had found her son's head in a bucket. Her son, Chad Therian, was last seen with a friend with benefits he usually hung out with. On the 22nd of February 2022, he and his lady friend, later identified as Taylor Shabusiness, had a night of drug-infused fun before retiring to Chad's to continue having fun in their birthday clothes. Everything was going as planned. Well, at least until Taylor decided that Chad did not need to be alive and conscious to have fun with her. It was this decision that led her to commit one of the most disturbing crimes in the history of domestic relations. Following the report and realizing that some criminals can be very elusive, the officers swung into action in trying to locate Taylor at her residence, totally unprepared for the horrors that they were about to witness.
Nothing. Hey. Is this blood? Does this look like blood to you? Or am I just tripping? Bloody footprint? You see this right here? Could possibly be blood. Hey, who did that? Hi, Taylor. How's it going? Officer Russell with the Green Bay Police Department. Just make sure you ain't got nothing on you here. With Taylor. Contact with Taylor. Taylor, you have one more for your arrest. Just put your hands behind your back, quick. Anybody else in your apartment? You got blood on your hands here, too. No, on your hands. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to. What apartment is it? What apartment are you in? Do you have Adam 3 come up? He's got somebody to get out here. On the double. Which apartment? One is what they came back to. Good. Yeah, go. Guys, hurry and get here now. Watch this window right here. Watch this window right here. Gun. Go in here. Go in here. Come to the back of the apartment. That's where we're at. You come over here. 2 more will be fine. If 84 is here. You have contact with the male.
Walk out towards me.
Have a seat.
For someone who had done something so horrible, it was surprising just how calm she was, considering that she had just taken someone's life. However, for the officers, the show of horror was just beginning.
Who else is in the apartment? Be straight up. Tomes? Who else? Just Tomes? Is he armed? Nobody's armed?
Nobody's armed.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Greenville Police! Everybody get here! Announce yourself now!
Go ahead. Negative, we got enough here.
Having arrested Taylor, the officers proceeded to inspect Chad's apartment. It was at that moment that they had begun to appreciate the magnitude of what Taylor had done.
Okay. Did you both see this?
I opened the towel, I picked up the towel and dropped it because I don't know what the f*** it is, man. I have bad vision. And she's like, is that what I think? I don't fucking know. What the fuck is it?
Do you want to stay with those two? I'll just go see it.
Where's it at? Go right there. Look right, there's a bucket with its hole on it.
But what the officers had seen was nothing compared to the revelations that she made during her interrogation at the police station.
One of the stairs to the right.
Was it in pretty close proximity to the stairs?
Yes.
After you made that observation, what did you do?
After I pulled the towel off?
Yes.
I had Officer Plunky come downstairs and just verify we had in fact found a human head in the bucket, and then we started to notify a supervisor and then ask for additional units.
At that time, on February 23rd, 2022, did your department utilize body-worn cameras?
Yes.
Is that something that was operating on that day?
Yes.
And did you have the chance to review your body-worn camera prior to your testimony today?
Yes, I did.
If you were able to observe that here in court, would you be able to recognize it?
Yes, I'll be able to.
Okay.
Okay. Did you both see this? I opened the towel, I picked up the towel and dropped it because I don't know what the fuck it is, man. I had bad vision. And she's like, is that what I think? Alright, I don't fucking know. What the fuck is it?
Do you want to just stay with those two? I'll just go see it.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Go right there. Look right, there's a bucket with its hole on it.
Just keep an eye on this too.
As the interrogation progressed, it was becoming obvious that referring to Taylor as inhumane would be an understatement.
Dude, it is.
Come here. Hold on one second.
Let's just. Okay. Hold on. Just. That's real, right? That's real low. Alcohol here. 4 Ed 1 to 82 Sam. I know you're busy over there, but this is actually what it's going to be. It's not going to be a 961 thing or a 96 thing, so we're going to need more units here. That's real low. If there's anybody supposed to be there. Was that Fred 1? No for right now.
Taylor was eventually charged with first-degree intentional homicide, mutilation of a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault.